Good evening BC, or anyone who might find themselves watching this video. I'm back again after just a couple of days. But man, I'll tell you, this week has been awesome in the Grail department, and I know I say that a lot, but this week's finds just came out of the blue, and I tell you man, I found a couple of hard hitters, collector's items which I've been wanting for many years. So I just wanted to share them with you. Perhaps nothing unknown or obscure, but great anyway. Let's start with, this isn't a Grail, but it came as a bonus in with a couple of other records I ordered. A nice early compilation album of Guru, the famous krautrock band. Just a cheap issue. A great entry into the world of Guru on the 2001 Brain label. That's perhaps the most ordinary record of this lot. The next one I found was a nice original copy of Guru's third album, Kangaroo. This is a nice gatefold, original gatefold issue. And this is a magnificent album with Mani Neumeier on the drums, pictured here, and Ax Genrich on guitar and Uli Trepte on bass, the classic original lineup of Guru. And I had this album from before on the 1976 reissue on the yellow Brain label in a single sleeve, so I was so pleased to upgrade this to an original green Brain metronome issue in quite nice nick, you could say, and for a fantastic price. So that was a good addition to my originals in the German records department, but it doesn't stop there. I also found and coupled up with the Guru's Kangaroo their first album called UFO. And this is an avant-garde, jam-based psych piece from this very same band. Their first album. Mind you, this is, I think it's a third issue on the classic Or label. But there are minimalistic differences between the pressing, so I don't mind as long as it's an original on the Machtas Urauf label. And if you're into the more avant-garde, psych, jam-based, acidy stuff, Guru's first album is just awesome. Fantastic piece. Well, now on to a heavy hitter which just stared at me yesterday in my local record shop. And I hadn't even thought about finding this record or looking for it, but there it was. It had just been turned in by a customer who wanted to trade some records, and man, the store owner showed me an awesome stack of records, a big pile of just rare and obscure stuff. But the one which caught my eye was this. Perhaps I should hold my hands here. This Velvett Fogg, the British one album band only. They were from Birmingham. Tony Iommi played with them for a couple of weeks before he went on to form Black Sabbath. He isn't on this record, but this is just a classic, obscure British psychedelic record. Just so good. Even the Come Away Melinda cover tune is an awesome version. One of my favorite tracks, of course, is Yellow Cave Woman. But this is a solid album. And it's, of course, on the original Pi label. This was only released in stereo. The only thing which irritates me is the sticker, the name tag on the label. Otherwise, this is in almost pristine condition. You don't find these every day, and almost never here in Norway. And in this condition, no way. And it's the original with the flip back cover, so I was so stoked to find this one. So if you haven't heard Velvett Fogg, I guess you have, check him out. It's a must-have. A psychedelic gem from Britain, 1969. In the same pile of records, and I got a great package deal on these two, was another hard hitter. And you don't see this every day either, especially not in this condition and here in Norway, and for an affordable price. It's Pretty Things' legendary album SF Sorrow. And man, this is in nice condition. I almost fainted when I saw this. No, I didn't, but I was so excited. And I managed to score a deal with the store owner, a great package deal, which made me able to afford them both. So, and yes, it's on the black and blue Columbia label. And this is in awesome condition. I don't think it's hardly been played at all. I can see one spindle mark on each side, otherwise nothing. And I've been checking the matrix numbers, it's GG stamped, so it's an initial pressing from the first mother stampers. So awesome album. The only drawback, but I won't complain, is that it's the stereo version. I know for many, and for me as well, mono is the preferred one here. It sounds much meatier, and but this is an awesome find. Man, Pretty Things, SF Sorrow, just a classic British psych piece. So there you go. 4 great records, affordable prices, not cheap in any way, but man, I couldn't leave those records alone. I just had to get them. I knew I couldn't leave them behind. So thank you for sharing this with me, and this moment with me, and hanging in there. I'm so excited. I'm going to spin them once more. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.